Aloha, my name is Nikki Ann Yee and I'm co-founder of Ma'i Movement Hawaii. We found out that 8 out of 10 students face difficulties getting period products. And it wasn't just because of cost. There were other barriers like embarrassment, education, or even within their community, it was hard for them to get products. It was heartbreaking as well because students also said they used unhygienic alternatives like newspapers, rags, diapers. And so we really wanted to not only address that issue, but also make products readily available throughout the schools. And so we created a whole education that was gender inclusive and locally inspired because, we also recognize that, not everybody has a trusted adult, mom, auntie, grandma to talk to them. So how can we connect and still give them all the tools and resources they need so that, they can support themselves and also feel empowered. It was really important for us that when we started our pilot, we wanted to know what is happening in our Hawaii schools. I've been speaking with different students, going into the schools, and some of them had said, yeah, plain and simple, it sucked. Before, we were really embarrassed. We've been shamed even in our classrooms when, we're trying to go to the bathroom to change our pads. But now, since we've put we started our program and we put period products in the schools, kids no longer have to worry, am I going to stay home or do I need to leave school? Or do I need to ask my friend or walk down to the health nurse? Now they just go to the bathroom or get it from their teacher's classroom, take care of themselves, come quickly back to class. Students were not missing as much class anymore. There were already improvements in attendance. Faculty also witnessed that, their students were happier, they felt more supported, empowered now because they can make decisions about their own body. Now, in the process of doing that, as we were going into different schools and, talking to students, talking to teachers, it was pretty obvious that there was a stronger desire to speak out. It's not just, putting a Band-Aid on the issue, but how do we tackle the deeper roots of this? And so that's where we really advocate for systemic change in the community, in our government. I have spoken to students as young as 11 and 12, all the way up to graduate students. Anybody that wants to use their voice, again, we created advocacy toolkits. We're constantly on social media to put any information out there and to kind of just make it easier so anybody can get involved. And when I visit schools, when I talk to students, even the ones that are in our pilot, over the course of one semester, just in 6 months, we have seen them completely change. They are so comfortable with themselves. So I have a lot of hope. If we can do this in 6 months, then we can definitely continue and we can break down all those barriers for students.